Hello, guys. I am Boss of Tumble, and welcome to a special episode of the Minecraft PS4 edition Tumble gameplay. Uh, Now, this one is not going to be like the others. Well, it's going to be just like the others, actually, except the fact that it's PS4 edition. Because, yeah, I was on the PS subscription, PS Plus subscription. I was on that for about maybe over a week or so. I only had a few days at the time of recording, and I didn't have any time for anything else. But I did have time for at least one video that's gameplay of um, at least Tumble on PS4 edition before that opportunity uh, had escaped me. That would have been a waste. I think that would have been very good. You guys would have liked to see some Tumble on PS4 edition. I really like Tumble, as you can tell. Uh, so I definitely had to seize this opportunity. Definitely didn't want to waste that, and thought you guys would really enjoy that. Uh, as I said, the it will expire, and by the time this video is up, it probably already would be uh, expired. The membership would be, so I wouldn't have time for anything else, unfortunately. But at least I had been able to upload this. And if you guys are interested in this in Minecraft and you want to see more mini games, Minecraft Tumble, Battle, or Glide, then do please be sure to um, tune in for that. You go into the comment section below and let me know if you want to see more of that. Uh, and be sure to check out my previous Minecraft mini games that I've already uploaded. Definitely. All right, we're gonna get into this here now. And there's a lot of things that I've been hearing about the PS4 edition of Minecraft in general. That there's a lot of things that it has that the PS3 doesn't. Besides the worlds being a lot bigger, I hear other things like, um, for one thing, I heard that there's more people that can join. Uh, like the number on PS3 was 8 people that can join your game. I heard that on PS4 you can at least 16 people can join. That's what I heard. I don't know. Not too clear. Not too. I'm not very sure on that. But yeah, just things like that that I heard. It's probably not the truth though. Um, my time of playing PS4 Tumble while I was at PS Plus, I remember I didn't see any uh, more than 8 people join. So maybe that's not the truth. Maybe it was just a rumor. I don't know. I can't remember any other things that I've heard benefits for PS4. Guys, you let me know in the comment section below if there is any benefits, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was something else about that. People joining, maybe there was less, maybe there's more. I don't know. If there's anything you know that's more to it, then let me know in the comment section. And anything else that you would like me to know, or any questions, let me know in the comment section about that. Okie dokie. We're getting this is pretty good. I wanted to definitely get the hang of this controller, so I might be a little off here. Well, okay. Host is exited. That can be really annoying when the host just randomly exit the game, just random, like right in the middle of it. They know that they can't exit by pressing the exit button, so what they do instead, they disconnect from the PSN. They disconnect. I don't know why they do that. Alrighty then. what was that? Spanish Queen, Sweet Queen, Spanish Queen. Okay. Hassan something, I don't know. But yeah, I just really wanted to get the hang of this. As I said in the last vid, that I really like this. I really like being on the PS4, playing these PS4 games. I know that I can't I don't have the opportunity yet to be able to actually play the games online, and I know I don't have the opportunity yet, but hopefully along the line I will. As I said, I am a PS Plus member now, but it's not by any means permanent. I only had 2 weeks as the member, because it was only the free trial, and I just wanted to try it out, see how it would go, and plus I wanted to really try that the Tumble, the mini games. Definitely wanted to try Minecraft mini games when I had that opportunity. I don't have very many other games. I did buy Minecraft about a day or so after I got the PS4, so yeah, I was really wanting to be able to actually play Minecraft for the first time, like, besides just the world, because if you're not a PS Plus member, then you'd have to be like, for example, Minecraft, you would have to play it offline. You wouldn't be able to play it online. It'd have to be single online, your own world and everything. So yeah, it's a lot different. I didn't know that going into it, that all of the online games would be restricted. All of the online feature will be restricted for all games. It'll be exclusive to members only, which I thought was really ridiculous at the time, and I do kind of still dislike it as currently, even though I understand that costs resources and it costs and everything to make these games, and I understand that we have to make the extra money, but I don't know. I'm really kind of split in between that. Like, I felt like it was really working for them on the PS3, how they already have it, where you're allowed to play online games for free with the game that you've bought. But it's the extra features is that what you have to pay the PS Plus for, and I don't know. To me, that kind of just makes a lot of sense, and they're still making money. And I don't know about the whole thing, so I'm just not gonna really get too much into it. Yeah. But yeah, this feels good playing the PS4 though. Whatever games that I can play, games that are free to play. So I'll definitely would stay on that free to play menu at the PS Store. Definitely checking out any good games that are available. One of them being Fortnite, and I definitely will try to upload another vid of Fortnite. As I said, it is quite difficult for me, and I do have to do quite a bit of editing for that, so it's not going to be like all the time, and I am preoccupied quite a lot with a lot of other things. So. Hello guys. Yeah, it's going to take some time to really get the hang of this. Not to Tumble itself, just mainly the controller. Just when I can just really get the hang of it after getting a good feel of the controller and the differences and everything. Controller is bigger. It is more like wider. It's like it feels very different. Like the movement is not the same to where on the PS3 I could move a lot more fluently. I could move a lot more better in ways that I could just so effortlessly do little spins. I can do lots of easy jumps over things like flawlessly without even thinking about it. But on here, that proves to be quite more of a challenge. It is more difficult, being that because the analog sticks are a lot smaller, since they are a lot smaller. They're less. I don't know what to really say. I don't know what to call it, but I know they're a lot smaller, so they can't move around as much in the same way that the PS3 controller does. So maybe that limits maneuverability somewhat. Well, at least in this game it does, and when you're playing Tumble and mini games on Minecraft. But I'm not sure what effects it would have, good or bad, on any other games. I'm not sure about that. Maybe it's an improvement with performance on a lot of games. I'm pretty sure it is. They have took the approach to make the controller more comfortable and more compatible with these games for you to be able to play these games a lot more comfortably. But it's just the only con to that for me is just that I can't move around the exact same because of the smaller, shorter analog sticks. But other than that, it's good. Maybe in a little bit I can try to increase the sensitivity. Maybe that could help somewhat. Now that wasn't a thing before. I didn't have to change the sensitivity before on PS3 edition, obviously, because I could move around pretty well. I always kept it on default for that. But on here, it's not as much, and I think the rotation is a little bit slower. It feels a lot slower. Yeah. So I think when I get the chance, I'm gonna have to be able to increase the sensitivity a little bit. That way I can spin a little bit more faster around normal speed, because I feel like it's a little bit below average speed. So yeah. Other than that, it feels quite good. I feel like I have a lot to learn with this, with the PS4 in general, being new to the PS4. A lot of new games that I'll be able to be open to. I wouldn't have the full features of those games, obviously not being a PS Plus member, but again, hopefully that'll be knocked out soon. Hopefully sometime soon in the near future, I'll be able to have that. Okay then, let's get into this game. There's just me and this guy left. Looks like he's not really trying to do much here. Come on, guy. I really don't want to let this just drone on too long. With people who love to just screw around. A lot of people love to waste time. Oh, see what I mean? A draw. I'm not sure if he's seriously just playing around or what. I'm waiting on him to make a move and he just doesn't. He just walks around like it's like, I don't know. People do that a lot. I don't know. It seems to be pretty much the same. Pretty much everything seems same to me. Guys, tell me what you think. Let me know in the comment section the differences that you can see visually with the PS3 edition compared to the PS4 edition. Let me know. I see. Pretty much looks pretty much the same to me. But so many people are a little bit weird. Just like that person there in the pink just comes up to me, just stares at me. A bit weird. A bit creepy, on the creepy side. I don't understand what they're doing. They're just coming around me and jumping around. I don't know what they're doing. That's a little weird. They're not doing anything. They're just walking toward me and just jumping around. Okay, those are kills. I think those are, no, the deaths. The skull represents the deaths. Okay, a lot of them haven't, seem to have not fallen yet. Oop, he just fell. I have to keep moving here. I can't be completely still because spectator participation is on, and those bats are very evil. They are trying their best to kill me. So, but it's good though because a lot of people love to isolate themselves, specifically on shovels. They love to isolate themselves and trap themselves. It is very annoying, and it really wastes time. It's a huge time waster. It just builds way too much time. You have to wait until the game is over, and just ridiculous. I have no idea why people do that. There's absolutely no benefit that can come from that, from trapping yourself. But yeah, it's good that the bats are there. People who do manage to trap themselves, they have no choice but to get taken down by the bats. So that's good. The bats can be seen as the helpers on that. You can call them the anti-trappers, I guess. I just stand back and watch them duke it out. That's how I usually do. As boss of Tumble, I like to give others chances to clash among themselves. If that's what they choose. I don't like to interfere too much unless absolutely necessary. Especially people of lesser ranks than me. I let them have their fighting chance. I let them do whatever they do. A bit humble here. I realize some of these people are casual, some are beginners. A lot of them seem to be probably casual players, at least in Tumble. I'm not sure. Maybe they play Minecraft in general like a lot. Maybe they're just more casual at Tumble, or maybe they're more of a beginner at Tumble. Maybe they're more casual in battle, and a lot of people are pro in battle. But I think it's my opinion, but I think that a lot of people are maybe less pros in Tumble, more pros in battle. Okay, guys, look, right off the bat, I see that person in the pink definitely went at me first. He's definitely trying to get me down now. I think because that last one, I can't remember, I think I had to drop her after so much time being wasted, and she ended up falling, and I guess she's whoa. Okay, they got me on that one. I was not paying attention on that one. Did I pause? I think I looked at the menu. I'm not sure what happened there. But yeah, she was looking, she was kind of wasting time. A lot of them do. That's how they do. And I just wait for them to make a move. That's how I do it. That's how I do. My main thing is just usually fighting back in more defense style, like always fighting back rather than starting the fight. Unless I'm pushed to that point. As he's doing a lot of jumping around now, which is pretty good. A lot of them are doing a lot of jumping. This is seems to be getting a lot more intense. Look at that. This is getting more intense here. They are trying a lot harder to get me. You can see how the speed is increased. They're starting to spam a lot here. Not saying that they're spammers. Tumble spammers are, if you didn't know, are people who aren't necessarily professionals. They're just they just press the button a lot really fast or really quickly, but may not be a professional rank. But they're clear to the game and know exactly how to play the game. Maybe they're more casual players, but they just spam the button really fast. And that's not, you're wondering maybe that's because they're good. No, it's actually, as a pro, it takes more than just, as you would know, it would take more than just spamming a button for it to be good at this. I can't speak for other games like Battle or any other game besides Minecraft. I obviously can't speak for that, but in Minecraft it takes more than that. A heck of a lot more. But yeah, this seems to be getting really intense here. They're trying their absolute best. Oh, whoa. Okay, that was close. Starting to get quite difficult. It's becoming a good challenge here. Maybe I pushed this out of them from winning the last one, and they've become very determined to not let me win. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because of my name, Boss of Tumble. And once again, like I stated in a previous video, maybe they have a point to try to want to prove me wrong or prove to themselves that I'm not who I say I am. I'm not sure what their concern of who I am would be, but yeah, that's fine. Whatever they would do on that. Whoa. Okay. Okay, it was only 2 lives. I think, yeah, it was only 2 lives for that. Okay. A lot of people seem to be targeting me. Don't know. I hope I haven't. That's the thing with this. I really hope that I don't offend anybody. I hope I don't anger anybody. I wouldn't want anybody to be angry. It's obviously is meant for fun and everything. No seriousness is not necessary. Nobody should play this specifically for the purpose solely to win. And to get angry if you don't. And that's not what it's meant to be. That's not what it's about. You know, it's having fun, you know, playing the game. That's how video games were meant to be. It's not, video games weren't meant for you to win, meant just for you to play the game. So, that being said, I do hope a lot of people understand that. Okay, now this, I don't know. I call it, these are the bone, I don't know the proper term for this one. Bone platform, bone block platform, I have no idea. I like to call it parkour platform because it's like parkour, not the, it was Minecraft parkour, not the parkour like that you would think that you'd have to, like, I don't know, like at the end city, for example, when you're on your way to try to get the Elytra, you have to parkour up to the, I think to the top of a tower or something like that. I can't remember. Not that type of parkour. Just the parkour of just trying to get the, like, I don't know what, I'm not confused. I'm not certain on that. I'm a bit confused. I'm getting confused because of the real life parkour. There's different types. There's parkour and there's what is it called? Freestyle or something like that. And one of them is meant just to get from point A to point B, and the other is just freestyling, do whatever you want, kicks, flips, and all of that. So I guess the kicks and flips and do what you want is supposed to be the freestyle, and the parkour is meant to be just from A to B. I don't know. It's not the case at all in Minecraft, so I don't know. But I still just like to call it parkour platform, because it takes some skill to be able to stay on top of a platform like this with just single blocks. You think it's just easy. It's not cool. It's not easy. Take it from me, guys. It's not easy, especially when you're trying to defend yourself and fight somebody else at the same time, staying up there. Yeah, it's really difficult. This person is not really trying to fight at all. She's just jumping back and forth. The match is kind of just on halt here. I don't know why they do that. Up, there's showdown. She's just gonna keep. Whoop! Gotta keep moving. Bats are trying to kill me. Evil bats. Still jumping around. People do this all the time. Whether they just not here to fight, they're not here to participate. They're here just to goof around, I guess. I don't know. I would assume that could be a kid, like young kid. Usually ones that don't really know much of the game. But I don't want to say that that person's a beginner or just a little kid or anything, because that person seemed to actually play quite good. Like in the previous round, I've seen them play quite good, jumping a lot, doing a lot of the requirements that you would need to do in order to survive in an intense tumble match that you would see from people who are more professional level. Oh, I missed the jump on that one. Yeah. Because of the if you notice that the sprint stopped. Oh yeah, that's another thing about the controller with this. It's more difficult to sprint, and because of that, it's sprinting is crucial, and when you're playing Tumble, and if you're not able to easily sprint, then it's gonna be a problem. And I've changed my controls around to allow me to sprint with L3. That really helps me a lot, and I think that's kind of like a lot of the Call of Duty games of the shooters and whatnot. So yeah, I think it's really much easier just being able to press the button and being able to sprint. That's why I do that. That's really helpful for me, because the double tapping, that's just not gonna fly, because you're gonna need to sprint instantly and not just double tap something to sprint every time you want to sprint. So I had no choice to change that. But on this PS4 controller, it's a lot different. And I don't know, I feel myself having to press the button down really, like, not too hard, but like with my thumb, I have to put some serious pressure onto that, and that kind of hurts my thumb a little. So I don't know. I don't know what it it's less easier to press the button. Press L3 and R3 for the PS4 controller. It allows it to be slightly more difficult to sprint. And so sometimes that happens quite often, that the sprint just goes off. The sprint just, like you saw there when I fell, the sprint just kind of like off and on, if that makes sense. So yeah, that kind of makes it more difficult in these moments. These guys are very determined to get me now. especially I won the last one and I have 2 wins now. So definitely the pressure is definitely on. You don't see this person here running around and goofing around anymore, do you? They are serious. They are trying their best. Why don't they want me to win? I don't know. They really don't like people who claim to be boss of Tumble, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they assume that I'm better than them or anybody else. That's a false assumption. I've never claimed to be better than anybody, ever. So please don't make assumptions. It is not nice. I'm sure if they're... Oh, there's a showdown. Not sure if they're teaming against me. I'm not sure if they're on the same team or if they just both happen to be coming at me. But they're still against each other as well. I don't know. The other already failed, though. Quite distinctly remembering to hear that frying noise. Like the sound of bacon on a frying pan. I like bacon. Yes, Boss of Tumble likes bacon. Hashtag bacon. Yeah, hashtag bacon. They're keeping the safe road here and just trying to keep their distance, it seems, which is very smart. Maybe they learned. Maybe this person learned that it's not good to closely approach Boss of Tumble. Anybody who's good in general, it'd be best to stay away from them. And if you kind of understand that, then that's pretty clever thinking. You might be pretty good at the game. Kind of understand. Well, they fell. Okay, then. That was really good. That was a really good game. That was so intense, guys. They definitely did not want me to win that. And I won anyway. So, he was kicked. Oh, whoa. Well, I kind of figured that would happen. Especially how they were fighting so very hard to keep me from winning that. Yeah, I'm used to it. That's pretty much the norm for me now. That's why I try to let people know who I am and of my channel before the match is over, because I kind of have a feeling that I'm going to get kicked. Yeah, I get kicked in almost every one of them. I think more than any other account I've ever had, I think it's because of my name here being Boss of Tumble. That kind of, I don't know, make other people feel challenged. I'm not sure the case for that, but they really shouldn't feel that way. It's just a game, so yeah. But good game to all of them. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. This was the PS4 edition of the Tumble gameplay. If you want to see more Tumble gameplay, then definitely do stay tuned for that. I have plenty of mini games for the PS3 edition. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely tune in for more Fortnite. And yeah, I'll check you later, guys.